Thanks for joining us here on Beyond the Mic Sports, where we go beyond the surface and give you takes you won't see coming. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stay in tune for the vibes.
Yeah. Switching over to sports, going from the NBA to the NFL to the football land, America's sport. The first topic we're going to start with is contenders or pretenders. We have three teams specifically we're going to look at. Three teams who have honestly been dominating, all have really good records. I'm pretty sure every team on this list has 2 losses. We have the Colts, the Broncos, and the Patriots. Do you guys believe they are contenders or pretenders?
Okay, I'm gonna start with the contender. I'm gonna talk about the Colts. I know. All right, Daniel Jones is the quarterback. I know that's what everyone's issue is probably, and that's what's holding them back. But outside of that, is there an issue that you have with the Colts? Outside of Daniel Jones being the quarterback?
Not
Right?
one.
So
Not
Daniel
one.
Jones has been Daniel Jones has been hooping all year long, and like I'm not gonna say that. He's not been playing at an MVP level because Jonathan Taylor is the offensive player of the year to this point. You also have offensive rookie of the year Tyler Warren, who is just a do-it-all tight end. We saw what he did at Penn State, and so I'm not surprised that he's doing this in the NFL. You have Michael Pittman Jr., who's gonna do the dirty work in your short and intermediate. You have Alec Pierce, who's going to I could just throw it up to him in double coverage. He's gonna come down with it. You also have Josh Downs. He's a route technician. So this offense is just so complete because now we can shift over to Jonathan Taylor, who has 15 touchdowns in 5 games. 5 games with 3 touchdowns, dog. Like the fact that you could just say, okay, hand the ball off to him, he's gonna be our workhorse. Why? Because this is the best offensive line in the damn league. They've been working and mauling people all year long. So now we get Sauce on the defensive end. We have Kenny Moore in the slot. We have Travarius Ward coming back from IR. We have Cam Bynum and Nick Cross on the back end behind us. So this defense is complete. The offense is complete. All that has to happen is Daniel Jones. You have to play decent football, and they can get to an AFC chip. That's how I'm feeling. I'm sorry.
Hell no. I didn't like. I was witching to the end. The AFC chip. I don't agree. I was witching to the end. And you know what? And I won't sound so combative.
He didn't say they was winning the AFC chip. He said he was.
No, I know, but it was getting there that was the issue. I won't sound so combative, because it's definitely possible. I just don't think you got to think about how it's standing, right? So let's just say, are we comfortable saying they're going to be the 2 seed, the Colts?
What did I say? I think the Colts are going to finish with my record. I said the Colts are going to finish 12-5, and they're going to rest guys in Week 18 against the Texans.
So let's just say they're the 1 or 2 seed. I think that's fair. Is that fair, everybody? I think it's pretty fair. Okay, cool. So that means they could possibly run into Mahomes.
They ain't beating him.
I don't see a world where Patriots
I'll put my
or the
whole
Colts beat Mahomes first week in the playoffs. So whoever draws the shit end of the stick in that regard, I think will lose. But I agree with everything else you said. I actually really do like the Colts. I think they're playing very good. I think JT is having a Saquon-esque season. He's playing really good. They do have the best O-line in the NFL. I'm glad that you called that out. They also have the best play caller in the NFL.
Oh, yes. I missed the point. Thank you. Damn it.
I don't even think it's close. They have the best play caller in the NFL. Their defense is really good. They made a trade for Sauce Gardner. I mean, it's going to come down to the point, though. Daniel Jones, unless Anthony Richardson, they give him another try, has to work out for them. And I'm saying I'm looking big picture because you traded 2 first-round picks. So it's not just a this year thing. Like next year, you have to be good as well. The year after that, you have to be good as well. Yeah. So I think they really bought all into not just now, but like a 3 to 5 year plan of, all right, Daniel Jones, off of a couple games, which leaves me to be hesitant.
I mean, you're saying a couple of games. It's like, bro, all season when it comes down to Daniel Jones making the big time throws when it matters, like you can't run the ball all the time. So when you need a pass, he has to connect with that. And throughout the course of the season, he's made the big throws. He's made the third and long throws. I've seen it. So I've seen that Daniel Jones can do it. I'm not saying he will come playoff time, but I've seen that he can do it.
I'm not even going to bring it to the place I wanted to bring it, but I'm
So,
going to talk about another team.
My main concern with the Colts, well, like you said, the only concern really is Daniel Jones. But the reason I say that, it's not when he plays good. Like you said, he can make those throws. He can do those things. He gets mobile. He can run for you. He can make some big plays with his legs. But when things start going bad, it's like a sense of it seems like he starts panicking and he like loses like all those good traits. We seen it against the Steelers, and it's like I even seen it a little bit against the Falcons. It's kind of like he starts force feeding Tyler Warren in a sense, but he does lose. Like it feels like it really looks like he's panicking in a sense. It like he lose all his cool, and then like just bad. It just starts getting bad. But yeah, that's probably my only concern with him.
7 turnovers in 2 weeks, man.
Listen.
Ooh. And I will say, like you said, panic. As a quarterback, you have to keep your composure, especially when the game is on the line. You want to have a QB that's going to be able to be accurate and make good throws down the stretch. And if Daniel Jones is panicking and not being able to make good throws against teams like the Chiefs, Derek, if they do run into them, that's going to be barbecue chicken all day.
Agreed. And the possibility, I didn't even touch on this. Like it could be 2-3 or 1-2. Like Chiefs and Patriots, or Chiefs and Broncos and Patriots, or any combination of those top 3 teams playing Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson first week. Like that's a really tough ask for a bunch of young quarterbacks.
I also feel like
But I want to talk about Drake May.
I also feel like it's a big matchup thing because I feel like teams who be able to stop the run, like the Steelers, I feel like that's why they struggle so much like that. Teams who can slow down that run, and like teams like the Chiefs, honestly, I feel like that'd be one of the biggest factors of them playing the Chiefs. Teams that can slow down that run, and you okay, Daniel Jones, you gotta go do this because JT not going to go out here and give us 200 with 3 touchdowns this game. I feel like teams like that is the teams that's going to really like put them to the test. I do think they could make the second round though. I think I see like a second round team.
Debatable, but agreed.
Staph, what you got?
Nah, I like how everybody said the Colts. I believe they contenders also. Now let's talk about the pretenders though. The Denver Broncos.
I agree.
This team, this is a segment where you don't talk because your team let this team beat y'all. All right,
It happens.
so listen, the Denver Broncos. Now I had to make sure I get the schedule right so I don't make no mistakes. Think about this. They play the Titans 20-12. They play the Colts. That was probably their best game this season, other than the Eagles. They play the Chargers. They lost 20-23. They play the Bengals 28-3. They play the Eagles 21-17. They play the Jets. Now, I want y'all to start thinking about these scores. 13-11. They play the Giants. Jackson Dart got 32 points on them boys. Right? They play the Cowboys. They play the Texans. They play the Raiders. What's up with this offense? What's up with this offense?
They got Bo Nix.
They got Bo Nix, right? But mind you, this offense have talent. They got
No, I was trying to tell you the problem.
Oh, yeah, I know. The offense has talent. They got the rookie R.J. Harvey. They got Cortland Sutton. They got Franklin, right? They got a decent offensive line. They're not the best.
The offensive line is one of the better ones in the league. And you talk about talent, bro. Outside of Cortland Sutton and maybe the running backs, I don't see much.
J.K. Dobbins.
Tom Franklin in my eyes is cool. He's cool.
Dobbins is cute. He also has an elite play caller. Like people be wide open, he just miss. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
People be wide open. It's not like Sean Payton's not doing his thing. like I'm talking like like he's sitting in the field by himself, looking at nobody, and we missed him. Come on now.
This offense suck. Like when I mean suck, I mean suck. Like the completion rate from y'all winning in your own stadium booing you, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all winning in your own stadium is booing you. Like booing you. Y'all winning right now though. Think about that. I don't know what's going on. I feel like since Peyton Manning left, the Broncos organization just can't find a quarterback. I thought it was Bo Nix, but
they haven't drafted high enough. Unless you hit on like a Jalen Hurts in like the second round. Like,
oh my god.
You got to draft high. No, but that's not like, unless you hit on Brock Purdy's, Tom Brady's, Jalen Hurts', you got to draft high. That's not even like a Jalen Hurts thing. That's just a general draft a quarterback high, bro. If he's not top 17, like, you kind of wasted a pick. Like, you got to draft a quarterback high, my personal opinion.
They suck, though. Those are my pretenders.
I would say they're pretenders, but there is a world where that defense could really take them there because
where
first
is
name
there?
What?
Where is there? Where is there?
Good question, there.
Okay, yeah, Bo Nix is a big issue for me. He hasn't played up to what I want him to be. But defense wins championships, no?
What championship?
2003 Ravens.
No, but it's like yo, Riley Moss has quietly been one of the better covering corners in the league alongside Pat Surtain, and people aren't talking about him. You have Nick Benito and Zach Allen, like they have beasts on the interior. They have beasts in that front.
That boy Cooper.
And boy, you got Talanoa Hufanga running with all that hair around, just mucking shit up. So I think the defense could do it. I don't know. I don't think they're going to do it because of what Bo Nix will provide them in the playoffs, but I do think that the defense. Don't be surprised if the defense takes them there.
I don't like it.
Not
because they're not capable. I just don't like it.
It really is all up to the offense.
I would lean towards your side.
It really is all up to the offense. Their defense, though, like Kenny said, is like amazing. Like it's games where they can go out and he can score 14 points and they can still possibly win just off the defense. But the problem with that is when it comes to players like Patrick Mahomes, I'm not saying Josh Allen because Josh Allen is kind of like iffy right now.
I said this. He only played good when he played against Mahomes. That boy gonna play his heart out when he going against Mahomes. Any other time, that boy stink. Any other time. I said this already.
I'm all for Josh Allen slander, so I'm not gonna say nothing positive. I'm all for it.
But yeah, you play people like Pat Mahomes, potentially Lamar Jackson. You know your playmaker QBs who is just gonna they're gonna get their way kind of regardless. It's like, okay, your defense can only really do so much. So okay, that offense has to show up at some point.
Oh, I get that.
I don't know, well, unfortunately.
They can bounce first round.
Maybe second. I like first though. They're the one I'm sure is probably going to get bounced first. But let's go to the New England Patriots. And it pains me to say this, they are actually contenders. Once again though, I think they're in that boat. Like I could see them getting bounced first round. They have flashes of youngness. That pick by Drake May yesterday, that was horrid. That was a really bad interception. Not because the throw was bad, decision making and processing wise it was bad. And he's known for being a good decision maker and a pretty good processor. So to see that was, I think, his youth showing more than his ability. But once again, I wonder now, because they're young, they're not loaded with talent offensively, but they have a great offensive line and a great running back and Stephon Diggs. If they ran into a Josh Allen,
Keyshawn Boutte,
if they ran into a Patrick Mahomes, a Lamar Jackson, would they fold? I think that's a fair question.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think that's.
I'm not gonna lie. Here's my thing about this. All those teams we said, I don't see the Bills as a real big challenge to them, especially like the Patriots. Because first of all, hold on, a name you left out. I don't know if you did leave it out. Bro, Gonzo is him. He's him. I can't. He's him. He is him. But
I did. Sorry about that. Yeah, he is.
But not fun against Drake London.
He didn't. That's also fair.
Okay, but Drake London is on like a crazy run right now.
Could be in somebody's top 5 later. Let's start there. Even the Chargers, though. I think the Chargers might get him. The Chargers could get one of these teams. And y'all know, actually, what am I talking about? Justin Herbert's the quarterback. They're not getting anybody. They're out in the first round too. What am I
Let's
talking?
regroup, Derek.
What am I
about to
talking
say, let's
about? Yeah, I'm
regroup.
tweaking.
I would
I'm
just like to
bugging. My
point out.
fault.
I would just like to point
Yo,
out.
good catch, bro.
I would just like to
Good
point
catch,
out.
bro. I'm bugging out.
I'm not letting that Herb slander just pass by. There is a graphic showing that he has the worst pass protection, and he is the second highest pass rating for like the group of low pass protection.
Thank you, Dell. Thank you, Dell.
Behind Lamar Jackson, he's right there with Lamar Jackson with pass poor protection and a very good quarterback rating.
Okay, let me see a playoff win though.
Oh my God! All right, see, we're not doing this.
And that's why I'm keeping it. Let me see a playoff win.
Okay, Drake. But Drake. We keep talking about Justin Herbert, but look at Drake. Like you said, D, he's one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league. He's making the right decisions. I know you want to pick on I know you want to pick on one out of the 5 interceptions that he has. Oh, 19 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. I'll take that any day. I'll appreciate that. You're not turning the ball over that much, so I really appreciate that. And you talked about Gonzo. They've got a bunch of dogs wilding on the defensive end. They've got a Harold Landry. They've got Milton Williams on the interior. They have a lot of pieces. And speaking of Stephon Diggs, what he's been showing us as I'm kind of comparing it to Josh Allen and how he helped elevate his career. Diggs really helped Josh Allen step into his own and become that premier quarterback. And I kind of see that happening with Drake May. And on top of that, you're getting the leadership from Stephon Diggs, which is also a little bit new to me. And stuff like that, it's more important than you think.
Agreed.
Yeah, and people were calling him washed.
He's not washed.
Not washed.
Nah, he's a great leadership person to have on the team. Like, amazing.
Yeah.